All right. Welcome on back. So, I did a little thing last night. I upgraded this to a +4. It took Twinkling Titanite, almost all of my Twinkling Titanite, actually. But at the same time, like, what else am I doing it for? You know? Like, I hoard that type of stuff until the very end game. At least this is a frost weapon that now does a lot of damage. It still only does 55 frost. I don't know about that, but I mean, on top of dealing, 181 to potentially over 200 damage just by it alone. It's always weird how rapiers act like little like fencing to me. And like how they'd stab. Like I mean I would like reel it back and then stab like a shiv, but that they're like I just don't think that would actually do any damage. You're just poking them. Whereas this, like and that's even like you're gonna pull a muscle, I feel like doing that. I don't know. Anyways, and a lot going on today. So I am getting my kiddos. We have a birthday party. One of them's going to summer stuff, all that. Debating with the co-parent about their online gaming, and that's going to be a thing. And this all ties back into my. I'm trying to go back for my master's in cybersecurity. I have a certificate in cybersecurity. I have a degree in applied computing technologies, but as far as, and we're going to try to fight this king, by the way, too, but, or the prince. But as far as like my projects, like the things that I'm working on several nonprofit ideas. None of them really substantial yet. I think communal is the closest. Communal is a nonprofit idea that I've been sharing with folks that have been to rehab, prison, law enforcement, army, military, like, anybody who's seen some things and then is like, maybe there's a better way that we could go about doing all this stuff. And there's a lot of people already out there talking and thinking like that. Basically, anybody who's ever been caught with a nonviolent substance charge is on the team. They're like, well, that's garbage. Like, I mean, do I feel any safer? Do I feel like my community is any safer for me having to do, and I am one of those such people, like I had to do UAs, BAs, had to pay for classes. Like the first time around, it was ridiculous because I was paying $30 a class to go sit with other people and talk about how weed is bad. And I was just like, the whole time I was like, it isn't. No, seriously, it isn't, especially when you compare it to alcohol. And now, like, and that was just back, like, and everybody said it, and the people be like, oh, you just want to get high, you just want to go get stoned, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no. I mean, it's a choice that people make, just like alcohol. But if you go to the bars a lot and you see, also, I'm thinking I'm missing one of the tomes. So if I cannot get this, then maybe what I can do is look up all the different tomes. Because the other summon so one summon I ruined. I definitely ruined. She saw me as one of the Rosaria's fingers, and she's a sworn enemy of Rosaria, so I screwed that up. And I hate that. And I knew as soon as I talked to her, I screwed it up because she's like, we can no longer be allies. And I'm like, dang it. Like, so, I mean, worst case, I'll just brute force this guy and just like, gain 50 levels and just destroy him. But that's always an option. But I'm going to try pokey pokey with this thing. Ah. Okay, another thing is understanding. What? How could I not even be hitting him? I mean, that was really sloppy, but basically trying to figure out.
This spot marks
I think I can get him.
Rest here too, if you like.
I think I got him. That was a lot of like, I just got to get better at dodging his attacks. Let's see. And I might try to run to the, no. Okay. So you know what? Actually, I think I am going to just melt him with phase one and then try to use that pokey pokey with phase two because the spells, if I do that same dodging scheme, but the spells are pointless. Because I mean, if I get close enough to him, the only thing I worry about is like there might be some kind of like shockwave spell that he does. I don't know. I mean, he does the shockwave spell. The weaker prince does, and I don't even know which one's which. I guess they're brothers, but so they're the two princes of Lothric, I guess. Oh dear brother. So, a couple of pricks. Oh, so anyways, back to the philanthropy stuff. So this is some fun stuff. So I'm trying to organize, well, actually, this is what I'll be doing all week. I mean, I'm going to continue to work on the cats, the concerns and thoughts of political figures, and that, like, specifically Trump, because, like, and then Biden, too. Biden doesn't get a free pass. Like, his crime bill has caused a lot of problems for people I know and people that I care about. Some died because of his policies. Like, so that, I take that very directly. And the fact that he never tried to reverse that, he just like, well, I guess that's just the way it is now. Total prick move. Like, I do not forgive Biden for that. I don't. I mean, like, people are dead because of him trying to fix a problem in the most barbaric and obscene way of just put everybody in prison. Take their stuff. You know, like, who thought that taking somebody's stuff was a good idea? Like, oh, but they won't deal drugs. Like, okay, well, they were, like, even if they were dealing to, you know, have money, which almost nobody does, like, the main reason people deal drugs is because they're experimenting with self-medicating with the substances that were not approved by the FDA and the DEA, which, forgive me, you know, all my shock that these people might not be looking out for the best interests of actual Americans. Like, you know, go figure. They're out to make money and to, you know, it's a business. And meanwhile, like, we've proved, even if your goal is to completely stop drug use and drug addiction, it's not working. Like, it is a failed experiment because people will do what people will do, and drugs are, by nature, like, they are fun things to do. Now, they're dangerous things to do, but then if you really look at what's dangerous about them, is it the drug itself? Most doctors will say, no, not really. I mean, unless you're doing it like habitually, daily or something. Like, alcohol is still one of the most dangerous substances we know. It can cause cancers. It can cause liver failure. It can, like, you can die from withdrawal from it. You get the shakes, like, all of this stuff. And that's just the physical or like the medical stuff that happens. If you get drunk, you're a lot more likely to punch somebody, to get really angry and let your emotions completely override your system and make you a violent person and an angry person. And even if you don't swing and hit somebody, you might, like, offend somebody, like, you know, like, way more, and then, oh, just blame it on the drink. And then after a while, that stops holding weight. Like, people are like, no, you're just a prick and you need to stop drinking. Like, yeah, or cut back. Like, and people will start, like, removing themselves from your life. And, like, you know, these are all things. Screw off! Ah! Like, it's such crap. Ow! Like, stop!
Dear forever.
Yeah!
Ash One. You remain among the accursed.
Oh my gosh, that took forever. I got it. So I didn't need to use the rapier, but whatever. I mean, like, if I had spent that twinkling titanite to get the cinders of a lord, so be it. All right. And that's how it's done. Persistence. That's why I love these games. Persistence, stubbornness, and then technique and tactic. Like, all of those things are important. You know, in anything in life, you need to have drive, you need to have determination, you need to have empowerment, you need to have reinforcement, you need to have good guidance too. Like, that's another thing. That's why I want to get my Twitch going, because I do. I want to be a coach of the world, coaching cybersecurity professionals, shaman, Sha women. That's the other thing too. He-men, them, and women. Like, still trying to figure out a better way to pitch that, but. Ooh, let's see. So now I can do the DLC and now I can move on to the final boss. And I got another level. Let's see. There's other things in here. I feel like once... Isn't there? I thought there was a way... There's like some story. What is all this? Just like feathers and... Try right? Oh, then it's going to say try left. Oh, now it is. Okay. I do still like this frost rapier, so... Alright, so wait. Is that it? Is that it? I just defeated all of Lothric Castle? Huh. Let's go ahead and leave a summoning sign to help out anyone else who might be trying to do that fight. And then I'm going to just romp through Lothric Castle, stab a bunch of people with this frost rapier and see what happens. And then if I get mad, I can pull out the flame hand and just melt everybody. I want to go back there and kill those three. Just dunk on them. I was doing that as a summon. I don't know if I got that on tape, but we were fighting those guys. And I was using the other person as a decoy and doing a bunch of really good backstabs. What? Oh man, this could be bad. That's a lot of people. Actually, you know what? I like the frost rapier. Well, we could have both. Haha! Oh, dang. Yeah, I'm just gonna melt everybody. I wanted to fight fair. Well, no, let's do a little bit. Now you first to die. I don't like that. Oh god. Time to melt some people. Woohoo! Ow. Oh, he almost killed me. Oh, no. Ow! Ah! Well, there's a couple of those. Really strong sword. I mean, either way, whatever. I did defeat. I need to look up the ring city because now. Oh, oh, I gotta go get those souls back. Jeez. Okay, he's just watching. He's like, wow, he just melted my two buddies, but yeah. Lothric Knight leggings. I still like this one best. As long as you're still moving just a wee bit, the arrows don't hit you. Oh, but that guy did. Ha ha ha. Oh, they're all kind of tough to fight. Yeah, but now we're just down to these yokels. Doobie doobie doo. Actually, no, I don't care to fight those big beasties. I thought there was a bonfire in here when I was here the first time, but maybe I was just taking the elevator every time. Is there a bonfire out here? Oh, this is where those 3 NPCs show up. I hope to summon, get through these guys. They're pretty tough. Although it was really weird, like fighting these NPCs seem out of place. They're not like dead or anything. It's almost like you stumble across other hunters trying to, not hunters, other heroes, or however you want to call them, trying to do this stuff. Let's see, I can go kill this guy. So if anything is weak to cold, that's good. Oh, I got some flasks back. Of course, there's a knight over here. But yeah, I've pretty much dominated the Grand Archives. Like, after I got that item in the middle there, I think that was, like, the last thing that I've seen. And I forgot about that for a while, too, until I was, like, just trying to level up. Nope, nope. Not even taking a chance. Same with this. Ow! Nope, you're done. Oh, he still got me pretty good. Jeez. Alright, homeward bone it is. And I got a lot more of them too, so we have plenty. Let's go to the shrine bonfire. Now I don't know what to level up, and let's look up how to get into the winged city. Oh, that was so. And I need to go back and add descriptions to these things. Maybe that's what I'll do today. Because like I keep trying to think like once I get to the computer and actually do it, then it's like no problem. So, oh, also, well, no, now it really doesn't matter. So as far as let's see, ringed city. There we go. It was announced on January 23rd. Okay, how do I get to? So it's recommended for players that have cleared Lothric Castle. So I have to get to the kiln of the first flame. So now, so the kiln of the first flame is a location in Dark Souls 3. In order to reach this area, the player must first kill all Lords of Cinder and speak to the Firekeeper in Firelink Shrine. Interacting with the Firelink bonfire will then warp the player to the first bonfire. See the Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. Okay, cool. So now I gotta go place the Lord of Cinder on his throne. Wait, is this guy still here? Nah, he disappeared a while ago. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. What? Those were the two princes. Oh. What? Wait, where is it? Cinders of the Lord, left by Prince Lothric. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Lothric bloodline was obsessed with creating a worthy heir, and when this proved impossible, resorted to unspeakable means. Suffice it to say, the path to linking the fire is a cursed one indeed. And then these, the eyes of a firekeeper, said to be the eyes of the first firekeeper and the light that was lost by all firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless firekeeper things that they should never see. So you don't give these to her, and you don't give this to her. The soul of a firekeeper who is said to have returned from the abyss. This firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil which has tainted her soul, and yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another firekeeper. So I think eventually, yeah. What was all this? So that gets you into the frosty city. And you got to get that from killing the Saints of the Deep. Yeah. Oh, I still need to go do that. All right, so let's level up. Let's go there. Let's talk to people, I guess, because I don't know what to do. She might say something.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart. Ashen One, may I pose thee a question? Has the little Lord Ludleth spoken to thee of any curious matters? I sense that he possesseth some knowledge of a thing once most precious, or most terrible, now lost to the Firekeepers. Pray tell, is it a matter of which I should be apprised? Ashen One, may I pass the of a thing great?
Okay,
Farewell,
so
Ashen One.
no. Let's talk to Ludleth. Oh, I botched that.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls? Restores a large amount of HP for self and those in the general area. Oh, that's cool.
Life Hunt Scythe, Devourer. Oh, Soul of the Dancer. Let's see. Yorm, Stray Demon. Ooh. Wow. Havel's Ring. What is this? Prisoner's Chain. Huh. There's so much cool stuff. Ooh, the Moonlight Greatsword consumed Osiris. Legendary dragon weapon associated with Seath the Pale Drake. Charge strong attacks to its limit to unleash Moonlight Wave. There we go. Lorraine's Greatsword. Ultra Greatsword of Lorraine, Prince Lothric's older brother, cast in smoldering molten steel and stained black. Before Lorraine embraced his brother's curse, he was a knight who single-handedly slayed the demon prince, but the victory eternally scorched his sword with flame. Nice. Anything else? Oh, there we go. Lothric's Holy Sword. Prince Lothric's straight sword, blessed by Emma with potent magic. Young Lothric was meant to be a champion and was expected to wield this platinum sword, but some things will remain distant dreams forever, so he wasn't able to wield it. I'm gonna get the Cleric's Candlestick, which is like a sword in itself, but also a catalyst. Oh, so many cool weapons, but... Wait. Soul of the Old Demon King, so I use that. Grey Hammer of the Old Demon King. That's why I want to keep them. I guess it doesn't matter if they're lit up or not, but... Recovers HP with successive attacks.
Now.
Okay, so now I'm confused. I need to go fight. Let's go talk to Andre. I don't think Andre would actually say anything, but... Like, what do I do now? You know, like...
Tis good to what needs.
Oh my gosh, I had one of those the whole time? 2 of them? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if ye would. There are 2 ways simple reinforcement. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Perfect.
Such a wise person. And now I don't really care about any of these people. I mean, yeah, I got all the pyromancies from him. Like, you weren't any help. Had to go find another book, I'm sure. Alright, I think I do know where to go next. So, those other bonfires... Here. No, wait. There we go. The untended graves and the champion Gundur. Oh. Yeah. The dark... Oh gosh, no. That's right. Ah. Oh. These guys are scary. Alright. Took 3 hits. Ow! Oh my god! Ah! Roll away! I'll run out of places to roll. Ah! Poke you with an ice stick. Oh man. And there's a third one. Oh, I didn't get a level. I'll have to go back and do that, but I just wanted to poke my head in here and see. There should be a bonfire in here. I know there's a one in the main area. I should just leave my thing AFK for a while and do this. Alright, so all this ash. So it still has the engravings. Just not the cinders. Because, like, I feel like the point of this game is you are just some crazy person killing people and, like, leaving their remains on these thrones. And then, like, saying weird things about them. And, like, I don't know. It's just, like, a lot of room for someone going through a lot of a healthy dose of psychosis. That, like, just doing these things and... Huh. Nice. But even Ludlith isn't in this one. So then I think you're supposed to go back.
Well, thou'rt exceeding lost indeed. What can this old handmaid provide thee? To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl. To skirt tarry, 'tis dark for now.
Andre is gone. This feels bad, awkward. Like, you know, this hall was once full of life and people, and now it's just dark and empty. Oh wait, I have a torch. Also, something scary about like time travel, or just like, you know, like what time period is all this, and you know, all these people might have been alive once. Oh, that's my message. Oh, that was me. Okay. Oh, and then I think this... I wonder if those messages show up in both. Oh. I know the alarm went off. I'm just curious as to where I even go next. So I want to go venture outside. Let's see what there is to see. So that's the way we came in. This is where that last night is, I believe. Well, first, before we go there, let's go see Patches. Yeah, Patches is dead. That's locked in this version. It's like Mario where you end up going back and there's just no ladder there. I feel like I've done this before. To no avail. No, I don't even want to try to do that right now. I might be able to, but ultimately I think what I need to do... Oh, wait. That's death. There we go. Oh, no. Black Knight shield, armor, and leggings? Nice. And the Hornet ring, what does that do? Boost critical attacks. Ring associated with the Lord's Blade Karen, one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the First Lord. Boost critical attacks. The masked Karen was the only woman to serve in Gwyn's 4 Knights, and her curved sword granted a swift death to any and all enemies to the throne. Nice. Oh, so I got... So there's 2 more of those rings, I'm gonna guess. Alright, was that the dude I was listening to? I thought he was on the other side. Let's go see what the other side looks like. And then we'll call it an episode. A lot of places to fall off. Like, I feel like there was more to this place. Like another ring. Oh, that's one. We'll kill him too, but I wanted to see what's up here. Oh, jeez. There we go. He almost got me again. Stupid knight. Alright, so yeah, I think you can jump up there, but I don't know if it's worth it, if there's anything up there. I mean, those knights are pretty easy enough to avoid if you know where to go. The first couple, maybe not. Alright, well. So, I don't know what to do, though. Like, it's something to do out here. I don't know, I'll have to look that up, like, because I'm genuinely lost. Like, I don't know. I don't know where to go, what to do. But anyways, that's something for the next episode. Ta-ta for now. I will see you in there. Alright, I'll see you there. Oh.